go there. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, we've got a few technical issues. Bev's done a fantastic job here getting us back online. William Martin takes it up the guts there. Big tight end number 3 from Hamilton Boys High. But just with support, they're just a little bit slow in getting there, just holding on. Guys just getting in amongst it there.
It's a matter of getting players in support though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Going forward straight enough the ball. Harlequin North. Just apologies there for the interlude. We weren't driving off and having a coffee or anything like that. Just getting ready. So here we go. Tim Cody coming in. Putting a shout out here to Cody Vi and Jack Scragg. These 2 boys were named in the Harlequins, but they unfortunately are in Auckland. We hope you guys are watching and we feel for you guys. So big shout out to those 2 boys. I hope all is well with you and your bubbles and your families. Here we go. Number 19. Straight up, straight to the middle, straight in there. Good contest by Harlequins. Coming through. Harry Boyle, number 4, taking it through. Big gap there. Big gap defence. Big ball was taken. And it's gone. Referee is just confirming whether it was knock through or a knock on.
Not quite sure what the call is there either, so Paul?
So, yeah, I'm not sure what happened. If that's gone, I'm not sure how that could be a knock on or a 5-metre scrum. Was it to the Harlequins? No. So, I'm not sure how that could work. Because if it was a Harlequin feed, it would go back, and maybe that was what it was. It was knocked on by Harlequins, and then obviously a 5-metre scrum. Last scrum was a little bit messy, kind of twisty-turny. They call it.
You'd know more about front rows than I would.
So there's a feed in there, bit of pressure, stayed on, and here we go. Here we go. See what Thames Valley, they want to get it wide. They've got numbers out here. Zach Coffey's brought the others opposite down. Okay. Bit of stop and play. They thought it was a bit of a knock on, but it wasn't. Good tackle there by Zach Carmo. They come through. Thames Valley set themselves up. They're going to go through the middle. Big solid defence there by Benaya Williams. This is what they did last week. They're pretty good at doing this type of stuff, Thames Valley. They're just going to suck it in there. Pretty close now. Just going away to the few numbers here. Chip kick through and knock back. Ooh. Jeez, I think they've got to get that in hand there.
It's an interesting decision to put it back to back there.
Coming up there,
yeah, it's been on enough. I've been here since 11 o'clock and it's come and gone quite a bit.
Yeah, so
we can only ask the weather gods nicely and see if they'll help us out.
Yeah, so Thames Valley, we've got Aidan McCain, sorry.
Aidan McCain.
And he's from Hamilton Boys High. There you go. Yeah. And over the ball, Nia Church-Jones is over the ball.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he had all rights to that, but Ryan Rogers, the referee, is an experienced referee, even though he's quite young. Picked up for leaving his feet, not supporting his own body weight.
Jeez, I thought they were going to form the wall there for a minute there.
Nothing wrong with a good wall there,
Hey,
Paul
I
Martin.
The wall. Can someone bring back the wall next time they play, please? It's another scrum here. See what Thames Valley are going to cook up this time. Aidan McCain. Keegan Pace is the first 5. Pink stock, looks like legal. Very distinctive. Pink almost for the Cubs. It's twisted around. Church Jones, second time, he's not going to make the second mistake.
Yeah, the 8, Dalton just got tangled up with McCain.
He was missing on scrum, just spun around and didn't help his cause there.
Might be a chance to clear the touch they have. Quite a decent touch finder because it's blowing into that corner though, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah, it is.
From bottom right to top left, basically.
So apart from the first try by George Muir, it's been Thames Valley kind of pegging New Zealand Harlequins down in that corner. Ham goes, it's a bit of a bag of cropper there. The timing was all out, but they've got them 4 numbers. The referee, Ryan Rogers, double R. It's a cowboy name, isn't it?
It is, basically, yeah.
Good name, Ryan Rogers. Got a good ring to it. So that was a bit of bad timing of the Harlequins, but obviously Thames Valley had 1 extra person in there. Oh, it's an up and under.
It's a free kick, Paul, so you can't kick it out directly.
That's right. Oh, it's gone. And they've got it. No one wants it. Pass it.
Oh, I think the second grade might have just knocked it on there.
We don't see that very often, just a big up and under.
The old Gary Owen.
Yeah.
Fans of John Olomo Rugby and on the original PlayStation will love that, the old Gary Owen. Assistant referees today is Chris Jones and James Higgins. Man, that's always around doing stuff with James Higgins, with a smile on his face.
And just a bit of a shout out to the young guy we've got here on the camera.
Harper, yep.
Harper Mills, he's come across, St John's boy, he's manning up, he's going to be doing some Steven Spielberg movies in the future.
I'll tell you what, he was nervous to start with, the build-up, because he hadn't done this, but I think he's been doing...
Now. Right, let's have a look at the scrum.
Doing quite well.
Getting set. Swapped over here, we've got Levi Hazelton is at tight head, and we've got Hawani Ham and William Martin in the front row. And getting set up. Nice even set there. Team's got to look pretty solid there. It's getting a bit of acid on that far side. But we managed to get the ball out. Pace.
Wraps.
Okuru takes there. Offside line, accident offside. Okay, let's see what they'll do here. Obviously want to settle it down a bit. Just a little nudge. Okay. Harry Trum, which is good.
As long as it goes out, Paul, and goes forwards and not backwards.
Yeah, well, low and steady little snap kick there. What have we got here? So we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got a 4-man line out here. That's maybe where they got up last time, Thames Valley. So
they seem to be matched this time round.
Yep. So we've got one jump in there, I'm sure. Yep, nice and easy. Holding there, holding the line. I would say that the whole Thames Valley backline would offside there because you're not allowed to advance. Nice little flick up from Will Martin to Fletcher Meads. Great little chip kick. There it is.
It's been covered well by Thames Valley though.
Lakin Tour from St Paul's off his left foot. Okay, so what's he got there for? Diving in off feet.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. All right. So good little, keep the ball in hand, but the nice little Lakin is the co-captain. So the co-captain, to Fletcher to Lakin. Nice little interlude there. Obviously, some offloading from the front row forward of Willie Martin. Oh, nice little pop in there.
Oh, well done to stay in touch. Stay in field.
Back to the left. That's great play. And Zach Coffey, he takes it in. Fullback. Hamilton Boys High, second 15. Fullback. Yep, and advantage there for taking the halfback coming in the side. I've picked it already, Ro.
Just a quick question on the live stream here from Kaharangi Jacobs. Keegan, where's Keegan? I think you're talking about Keegan Pace playing number 10 for Thames Valley.
Yes, Keegan is playing number 10, and he is from
Whangamata Area School.
Whangamata Area School.
You got to learn to read my abbreviations there.
Was. What's was? Can you write that in full next time? Whangamata Area School is very long. So
it's why I abbreviated it.
So kia ora to family there. Here we go, set up. Looks like a full line out here. Harlequins ball. What do you reckon they're going to do here? I reckon they might just suck it in and actually drive it up. Oh, off the front, messy ball. Pavalu passes it to Zach Carmo. Lakin's there. He's looking. He's got to take it up. Presenting the ball. Quick ball. Zach Carmo. Nice. And stretch right out there. That's George Muir again, dancing in and out, and it's a try over the corner.
Yeah,
that looks like Harry Trum.
It's great ball movement from the Harlequin side once again, Paul.
Yeah, Harry Trum, like he's playing second five, but he does play wing and fullback, and he's been put in there, and fantastic play. So good backup there, a lot of jinking and driving, but yeah, some good skills, Good skills by the boys.
There's an advantage being played to the Harlequins too, just his tackle slipping up once again, and there's been some early on penalties, advantages that have been played out as well, but Ryan Rogers doing quite a good job controlling this game.
These guys are here to play good footy, a real positive footy. I saw that last week with the Thames Valley side. Is real positive, and with the Harlequins and the King Country game as well. So, all the Thames Valley parents watching the game today, and also the Harlequins. The Harlequins,
I think there's a couple of Auckland players that are available.
I've just given them a shout out. Yeah, that was Cody Vai and Jack Scragg. So they're doing it tough up in Auckland.
Yeah, shout out to anyone watching in Auckland that Tamaki Makaurau that aren't able to do too much under level 3.
Harry Trump steps in, he kicks it, it's going left, but I think it's just got too much gassy. The wind blew it away from the side there. Good grounds out there. Looks like they've put a bit of urea out there, and the grass is.
A couple of seasons ago, we saw a pre-season match out here. Thames versus the Blues, so it's a ground that's well used by the Waihi athletic side.
So we've got another game going on with the Harlequins, which is the Harlequin girls on the 17th, and they are playing today. So we'll get some updates from them, hopefully from some of the Harlequin guys that are down there. It's a bit of a knock and ping pong there. I think the referee's got it, but I think it went which way and every way that one. Off Jack Tuck back to Thames Valley, to in and out. So yeah, Ryan's a lot closer than I am, and I'm pretty sure he saw it from a completely different.
And he's not wearing glasses like you or I too. So his eyesight's pretty decent, Paul.
We're just going to get a bit of an update from the girls game.
Scrum just outside the 22, and outside Harlequins 22. If you got the score there, Paul, yet? Or you...
No, I'm just going to text one of the Harlequin boys. Fletcher Meads takes off back out the back door. Zach Carmo keeping it alive. George Murray said he's been in everything this morning. Back into Fletcher Meads, the co-captain. He drives it forward. Good tackling there. Over the ball, hands away though. It's a ruck. And it's cool. Zach Carmo, he gets the ball out. Harry Trum, unders and overs. Hawani's in the back door. Lakin out there. It's a Harry ball, and someone's in the middle there. Surely Ryan Rogers going to have to.
Might have just a little talk here and say.
That was on. I can't say that was okay. So that was for all money on the ball there. It was going to be away for the Harlequins. We'll have a bit of a chat. The law will stay. We're going to have a little bit of a chat about our sponsors from the Harlequins Rugby, and our main sponsor, wholesale cars, in there. Placemaker Stephen Kinsey, Les Harrison, GG Sport Direct Group, DGS. They are our apparel sponsors, and you would have seen their logo on the wheelchair.
Sport does a lot of stuff.
Wheelchair blacks, Robbie Hewitt and another bloke from Waikato are over at the Paralympics, and DG Sports, one of their apparel sponsors over there. You would have seen that on.
Kelvin and Robbie.
Grassroots Trust is massive for us at the White Harlequins. McLeod Engineering, GR Abseiling, and also Fairview Motors. I'll get to the rest of the sponsors when we have another break. Is Hawani gets to
tell you what,
so we're just
Paul,
getting a bit of a direction here. So we've got a halfback. Okay, so our halfback's two in between no man's land there. So have to be within a couple of metres of the line out, the halfback, and we'll go from here. And I would say that it's a good break this time. Good, two big sweeping ones there. Lakin in behind the back door. Harry Trum staying out wide, the number 4. But just May got himself isolated. That's a good steal by Thames Valley. I think that was the centre.
It's good chase coming in here.
Kiharoa Gilbert. I think I've got that right. Oh, and it's top down 22. Harlequins were could use the wind here, could get up nice and high. Harry Trum, that's a good drop kick. So
it's all about that
Thames
hang time, isn't it?
Yeah, Thames Valley. It's a bit of a wobbly old. That looks like the bloody Thames Valley. It's been wounded at Duxton. Over the ball there, Harry Trum gets to it. The ball's there and it's out.
Great hands.
Jack Tuck's nice tackle there. Ball's got backwards. Pressure there. Oh, it's just George Bear just to do it. But it's he's got a sister. So Harlequin family here today. Wonder which one's gone to which game. So we've got a scrum here. The scrums have been okay. A little bit wobbly in parts. I'm sure the connections are all there from Thames Valley. The cameraman just zooming out a little bit there. And getting it out there pace. He's going to double, and oh my gosh, the ball's just floated in front of the Thames Valley centre. A bit of a shame. Just a bit of a floating old pass, and it just went away from him, and Lakin ended up with his hands. He's got the ball now. Who have we got there? It's number 15. We've got Logan Patterson coming through. Thames Valley got the ball, got the acid on them. Big number lock comes in there. Good ball. They know how to secure the ball, Thames Valley. They know how to secure the ball. It's coming in. The prop, tight head prop for Thames Valley, coming steaming through number 20. It's a maul now. So getting it out there. Number 5, we've got just working through that, and that is Jaden Corbett once again, but just getting isolated again there.
Something I've talked about all season, Paul, is just teams not, taking the ball into contact quite well, but just not enough players to secure the ball. They're all hanging off, wanting to run with the ball, but first of all, you've got to have it to be able to run, don't you? Yeah, and the tracking, slap back in there. So it's a big high kick, wasn't it? We've got our assistant referee on the far side, Chris Jones.
So big thanks to these volunteers to come along and make sure we can actually have these games. Referees and ARs.
Well, referees is something always looked upon, is it, in every sport?
Tough job. Give you that tip. Oh, nice, lovely off the top ball from Harlequin. Zach Harper, he's going to have a go. He's going to have a go. He's a little jinking and driving, but he might have got himself isolated and just a bit too slow. As we just mentioned, the support play, Jack Tuck and William Martin, just that 1 split second too slow.
It'll be the fifth penalty in this game for not releasing it. Defensive penalty. Yeah,
they're pretty good. We got a bit of an update. Tony Hall, Secretary of the New Zealand Harlequins, he's coming back up, and it is a 17-0 to the New Zealand Harlequin under 18 girls against Manawatu. And that's down in Mankino.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony. He's taken some photos today as well.
You probably just got that text, got that sort covered too.
I've just got that through from Hayden Ross from the Harlequins, and obviously Tony's phone was a bit quicker than mine for some reason. So big thanks. Here we go. Line outs. Here we go. So Blake Ross. He's getting ready to play. It's all in. It's going up. Good hoist there. Good hoist on Corbett. Big, nice, strong run there. He's over the ball. Well,
I think the ruck had just formed on top of him.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough one actually, because I think he had rights to the ball straight away. Obviously, our view is different to Ryan Rogers.
Well, he's on the other side, isn't he?
Yeah. So, but that's all right. The boys will work through it. Well, they're going to go for a shot.
Yeah, take the points.
Got our it's 10-0. Yeah. 3, they're going to use the win, which is not a bad thing to use if you've got it. So big shout out now. We'll just go through the rest of the sponsors from the Harlequins. Obviously we've got the gold sponsor I mentioned earlier, but it's the Harlequin silver sponsors with Les Harrison and Direct Group Uniforms. And then we've got our club sponsors that come through: the Meat Warehouse, United Cleaning, Captain Compost, Warren Storm Associates, FMG Advice Insurance. And as we've got the kicker coming in, and we've got Pace coming through, steps through, kicks through, looking pretty good. It's over. That's 3 points to the new Thames Valley under 18s.
So I know there's still a couple of questions, and folks, we've got Keegan Pace down on our team list as number 10, and I think he's the only one not wearing a number. So
well, there we go. Well, hopefully we've got it wrong. Hey, just a couple of shout outs. There's the Incredibles group from Lawrence College back in my heyday. They're listening. Got a couple of guys. One's in Colorado, Scott Monkley. Big shout out to him. Craig Mullins in London. But also the two guys doing a tough up in Auckland, which is Craig Squire and Dave Mullins. So shout out to you boys. I know you're listening. So hopefully you're doing all right there with you and your families. And we'll catch up soon. Okay, here we go. Zach Karma's taken up. William Martin takes up through the guts. Supported by Levi Hazelton over the ball, but they're squashed in there. They get the ball back. Another Queen. Harry Trum, those great raking Parkers, Lakin, and it's just left behind. But he's coming back for offside. Offside, so... and that was SJ Walshchick. And he's on the wing, who can play first five. And we're just carrying on as they go through there. And the rest of the... we've got Wally Carnes from IPP as our sponsors, Riverstone Design Studio, Hamilton Wholesale Meats, Hawley Decorators, and then we cannot forget the Harlequins partners, which are the New Zealand Rugby Foundation, which Bev and our Paralympic guys, we do a lot with the New Zealand Rugby Foundation, Harcourts, Grassroots, St Paul's Collegiate, and the Waikato Rugby Union. So here we go. Thank you to all those sponsors that help us bring these games for these Harlequins and give these young men and girls some development opportunities. Here we go, Harney Ham. We've got a four-man line out. And I imagine there's only one guy that's going to be lifted in there. It'll be Jack Tucker, and I called it right because it goes right up there. He's holding the line. Keep it out there. Harry Trum, another good little ball there. Nye Church just in centre. He's going to go straight through. Oh, he's from the open side from the first 15 at St Paul's. They've got good click ball. Can they get it? And he's just spun out, and I think he's done. The referee. There's a lot of those kind of skullduggery bloody hands from both sides in these rucks and mauls, and
something that players have got to learn at an early age, though, isn't it, Paul? It's been a ruck forms.
Nye Church, he's just going straight up the guts, and there was nothing pretty. Or he's going to have a go himself. He's in and over.
Oh, great passage of play.
And that is the halfback. The halfback, Zach Karma from St John's.
Quite good patience from Sean from New Zealand Harlequins. Good ball movement at speed as well. Thames Valley just having to go back just too much at the moment on defence, and it's not working for them. It's working very well for Harlequins.
They're going left, right out wide and wide. You notice Harry Trum, his two, and Lakin, their passes are missing. There's two double misses, and it's getting wide very quick. Running.
That ball speed is magnificent from the Harlequin side.
We've just got the water tea guy out there. That's Damien Mills. That's he's the manager for Harlequin. He's taking a photo as well. He can do everything. He's a water boy. He's a manager, and he's taking
camera
a photo.
though, because
is he taking a video? Is he going to take the video?
No, because his Harper's doing it. Because his son's doing it.
And his son's on the camera here, so that's quite a hard case. Harry Trum. He takes one step back. He's coming in. Cocks his foot down, and it's nice curl over. That's a great kick by Harry Trum. Well done.
Good confidence booster
to Damien Mills, the extraordinary manager we have, who can take photos, water, and be a manager at the same time. Incredible.
Just looking a bit puffed for his big efforts with the tea out there.
Yeah, no, Damien Mills is doing a great job out there. He's got
manages a smile though as he runs past.
Very good. So we've got to kick off now. You can see in the background the hills, the Waihi Hills. It's beautiful out here. Beautiful day. Coming up, Fitcher Mead takes it in, the co-captain. He offloads. Oh, Harry Boyle gets it out to a big front row. Offloads. I think it's SJ out there. Zach Karma gets it in there again. Harry Trum, these raking passes in behind Lakin. Lakin too, he's got the ball, pops it up. Pavalu. Oh, he's buried with the ball. Good clean outs there. Jack Tuck and William Martin offloads. Both missed try and ball. George Muir, he's got some po. He's already got a couple of one try. Good cutting back in, keeping the ball alive. Zach Karma. Oh, Harry Trum's going to take up the guts there. The little fella is just going to go. He's got shades of Damien McKenzie all about him. He's been held up though. This is where it might count against him. The weight to ratio. And I think, what are we doing?
All double blow. Never a good sign.
No. So we'll just go back to what's going on here. A lot of penalties at the moment. I think Brian Rogers is going to just have a chat. Just have a little chat here and just calm it down, fellas.
Thames Valley's disciplines just getting away on them at the moment.
Yeah.
And refereeing, as you know, Paul, being a former player yourself, it's all about man management, isn't it, and how you deal with situations.
So Corbin Cheswick is just having a bit of a chat too there.
good player, played very well last week. He was one of the standout players for the Thames Valley under-18. New Zealand Harlequins take the kick. They're going to take a line out. Let's see what they do. They've got the boys, big boys are out in the back, so it looks like a bit of a, 4 or 5 man. Bit of a 4 or 5 man line out. See what they do here. There's only one jumper in that 4-pack. Well, Pavalu can jump, but Jack Tucker's the main jumper, so I'd imagine it's just going to go to him. But we will see. Thank you for tuning in to Bev's Broadcasting. He's doing such a great job in bringing all these community development games to everyone. William Martin on the wraparound, he's going in. As he presented it, the Swamp Foxes get in there, they can't get it. Another Harry Chum short ball, Nightchurch Jones, Fletcher's Meads from Pataru, he's taken in the co-captain. Oh, it's just, see, when you're offloading, you need that extra guy. Harry Boyle just on the outside of Fletcher, couldn't quite get there. That's okay, that shows that the Swamp Foxes, the Thames Valley under-18s are doing their job, getting in there isolating, and I was just going to say, Anaru Puri,
yep. The man that was in there. It's great defence to be able to get those penalties. And of course, the tackler has to have a clear release before you can have a chance of getting that ball.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's all about getting your timing right at ruck time, and that's what Thames Valley did, and it can be quite a good confidence booster as well.
Good offload by Nightchurch Jones, and then Fletcher got tackled around the bootlaces, and when he fell, and there was that second guy coming in, it was very well done getting in there. It's a bit of a break, is it? Water break. What are we doing?
Tell you what, it's just about warm enough for a water break.
Yeah, well, I'd say the temperature's pretty willing. So wherever you are, I hope you're tuning in.
I've seen people from Australia today.
Counties and Auckland and North Harbour brothers doing it tough and up there. We are thinking of you. We're hanging on. So hopefully, we've got one more game for the Harlequins in Northland and Noradians and Vikings. So hopefully they can get through with an exemption. But,
I think Northland are in Take a Whata today playing Waikato from memory. The Northland side?
That would be under 19s.
Is it under 19s?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's going ahead. I'm not sure on that one.
Okay, that was the last I heard at least.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure on that one. I am going to keep up. So we'll just keep an eye on the Harlequins girls down in Mangakino playing Manawatu.
So Ryan's gone and sorted out what the
I'm not sure what
issue was.
Was it an injury or just a...
I think it might have been a player. James, what's the issue? Okay, even the assistant referee doesn't know.
Oh, right, there's a bit of water.
Different Ranwick, sure.
You got sunscreen on?
Right.
So, yeah, I'm not sure there. Just
we'll have to...
maybe having an injury break of some description. Another shout out. Big thanks to the Waihi Rugby Club here for hosting this. It was originally going to be Pyro. But Thames Valley, because of level 2, has shifted us to here to make it easier and contain what we have to contain here. So Thames Valley going up. Oh, good. Oh, straight through the hands. He hasn't wiped his hands. He's still got butter on it from the toast. He went straight through. Here we go. Sees the gap. That's Anaru Opuri. When he puts his head down, he goes forward pretty well, pretty hard. It's come back. Pace shuffles it back inside. But not a lot of room in there with Harry Boyle, William Martin coming through. Bit of a fumble, getting it out there. Thames Valley playing with a bit of heart. Just trying to get some combinations together. They're waking up a little bit. Organising themselves, but here we go. Boom. Another good tackle. Jack Tucker, William Martin. Good tackle there. Okay, so they're coming in through there. Thrown to the guts. It looks like one of the locks there for Thames Valley. It's coming back out. Pace. The up and under. He's only got one guy running for the ball though. Zach Coffey. He's taking his eye off the ball.
Yeah, that's right. Thames Valley were under...
lying on the ball, but
not rolling's the call.
Not rolling, yeah. That's fair call.
Well, it's great when you've got a referee who's got a good clear voice that you can hear him from the other side of the field.
Need mic'd up. He's echoing with a bit of the wind, isn't it? So that's great. It's great to have these games organised. It was a long time ago. I remember Marcus Howe from Thames Valley and myself from the Waikato Rugby Union. We had a chat about making sure these games were going to happen. That was back in March, and each week we don't know from week to week what was happening, and we're just
It's the good old times of COVID, isn't it?
Yeah, thankful and lucky we've got these games for these young men and girls to play. So I'm very thankful. This comes in. It's a lot of movement. Holy heck. And Jack Tuck stolen. Zach Karma's gone through the middle. Oh, the ball is all over the shop. It is not knocked on. And double. They wanted to get it wide. Benai Williams, he only knows one way, going through the middle. Offload.
Oh, it was a great pass. It
was a yellow jersey. Pass. Went to the wrong person there. But it was Cody Hanna. It's the right person if you're the Thames Valley team. And here he goes, number 6. There he comes. Number 8, sorry. That is Dalton Broughton. So now it's their turn. It's an big tackle there. Harry Ball up on the top there. Oh, be guilty there. Just watching going over the top. And then a little chip through. We've seen it where he's read that well. SJ Volstick. Not sure I get that name right. Apologies, family, if I've got that wrong. Volstink. Otherwise known as SJ. On the wing there, number 11. Well presented there. So Levi he is very isolated there though. It's good work there by Pavalu to look after him. Harry Trum hits the game. He is very much like Damien McKenzie. He's just got a slightly smaller chin. And Nia Church shows Harry Ball. Oh.
Time off. Looks as though James Higgins might have caught something here.
Well, there was a push and shove. The referee's just having a discussion here. I think something happened to play, but the play went for quite some time, so I'm not sure what happened, but I'm pretty sure they could sort this out a bit quicker than that at the moment. Okay, so it's good rugby by both sides. So here we go.
Thanks, Tony.
So they're having a chat about something, I'm not sure what.
Seems as though it might have been a bit of off the ball stuff there. Paul, want to figure out what your name is after all this time? Might be a card. Yeah, it's going to be a card. It's yellow.
Well, obviously we might be able to go back on the replay. I'm not sure what phase. There's about 10 or so phases there, so I don't think it was anything malicious. I think it might have been a clean out. So it'll carry on for the rest of the half. 2 minutes to go, so they're going to be one man down centre. But I'm pretty sure Nia Church James, he spends most of his time in the centre. We'll probably go there for number 7.
I'll tell you what, looking at your notes,
they can drop a guy back to the Harlequin, to the centre. They don't need to worry about that.
Looking at your notes, Paul, I did notice there's a lot of boys in this Harlequin team that play just about 2 or 3 other positions than the one listed.
They do actually. They're very versatile young men.
Scrum called from the Valley side from that penalty.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's a good call by Thames Valley because they'll have one man out. So now Nia Church Jones will have to really bust through and get through
yeah, they're going to. Harlequins are going to pack down the 8-man scrum at least. So they're going to be man down in the back line. Spread out the fullback for Thames Valley, Logan Patterson, in the pocket, but not going to be used.
Oh, jeepers! I don't think they need to do that. That's a bit of a. They don't need to do that. Thames Valley, they just push that pass because they've got the numbers. They just need to get it through the hands.
Oh, it's just to use the players, wasn't it? So we've had a substitution from Thames Valley, number 20, Chris Falau from Waihi Athletics seems to be on the field.
Number 20, he's come on for who?
I'm not sure who he's come on for. I've just seen him walking over to the scrum there.
All right. Okay. No, he's been playing. He started there.
Apologies.
Yeah, but I don't know who he came with, so he must have been Kaiba.
We're only going by
probably.
what we were given
Might
at
be
the
the
start.
jerseys, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just an update here of the the under 17, under 18 girls. Sorry, it's 22-5 to New Zealand Harlequin girls over Manawatu and Mangakino. Big shout out to the Harlequin guys that are down there. And
Probably
also
checking the
Jade
phone.
Coates and Anna Bodle coaching down there. So all the best to them. The scrums just neither team's really locking down their locks here at the moment. It's a little bit kind of floppy, as you like. It needs to tighten up those connections.
Scrum just outside Harlequins 22. That wind is just coming up and down again. Being spun out through the Harlequins' backside's a short little pass that's just been knocked on both ways.
That's half time.
It'll be half time.
Okay.
Pretty decent rugby, first half of rugby in good conditions, Paul.
I think Thames Valley kind of ruining a couple of opportunities. They're really good at the pick and go. I saw that last week. They don't mind muscling up in there,
Yep.
and I think that's one of their strengths. But they've just got to get within that 5 metre. Harlequins are shifting it wide as quickly as they can with Harry Trum and Lakin in there with their big long passes. George Muir's been quite devastating on the wing actually and following up. The big men in the middle have been moving around. Nia Church Jones and Fletcher Meads have been working hard. And with Thames Valley, they've got Pace, Keegan Pace is orchestrating the whole team. Opuri is strong coming up through the middle, and you've also got Corbin Chiswick, from Pyro College. He's playing a good game as well. So yeah, nuggety team. Really good over the ball, aren't they? Even team, if they get isolated, they're gonna get over that ball and steal it.
Anyway, folks, we'll take a half-time break. It is New Zealand Harlequins leading 17-3 over the Thames Valley boys at Waihi Athletic Park. All right, we're back into the second half here, Vince. Paul Martin alongside me, Bevin Jenkinson from Bev's Broadcasting. Interesting half, and of course, as we've as we see on the screen, the Harlequin side down a man to start the second half.
Yeah, it was just a bit of a high shot there somewhere along the lines. It was I don't think there was anything malicious in it. But yeah, we got. It's a pretty good game. Thames Valley just staying in it a little bit. Might be a little bit more difficult with the wind. It cut up a bit rough there, but it's 17 plays, 3 to the Harlequin under 17 team. And it's a great day here. Glorious.
Couldn't ask for anything better.
No, so Thames Valley going into the wind now. So see, we've got a change here. Renata Palmer's come on. That's not Renata Palmer, that's Hamilton Boys High. That's your wrong team there. Oh, that's sorry, got the wrong thing here. So, we'll flip this over, Bevin. We'll get the other.
Flip it over, and I think you had the right team there, Vince.
That's right. Well, we haven't got a 22. That's the interesting part for Thames Valley. So, it's a bit of a high shot there, high pass. We've got Harry Trum's taking it forward. He's isolated. He is off his feet, and geez, lucky not to get something there. The ball's going up there. William Martin, he gets caught and taken around. Good clean out there though. Thames Valley got their intent. Box kick. Oh, it's charged down. We're going back here though. Not sure where that was from. Whether it was off the feet or hands in there. Yeah, offside.
Yeah, something we've seen quite a bit of, isn't it? Not releasing and in the players being up just a bit too quick.
So the Thames Valley team all fizzed up, ready to come out. So getting ready for the game. So with the under 17 girls game, we've got 22-5 to Harlequins girls team. The wind has just picked up just now, so as you can see with the flags of the ARs, that it's just picked up a bit rough and timely for the New Zealand Harlequins to kick downtown. So we're just on halfway. We've got Toby Robb. He's a change at half time. Toby Robb. Joel Hazelton has come on as well, 17. Jack Tuck is up and good little take there. Zach Karma still there. Harry Trum. We've got Nychurch Jones takes it through. He takes it up the guts there. And a quick ball. William Martin and Boalu. He's getting caught. He's got one way. He's looking. And we've got an arm out for advantage. The ball's going up. Now that they've changed side, the ball is getting flicked up. I can see why Thames Valley it was hard to get the ball. The ball's getting caught in the wind. Does that come again? Little chip through. And as the water carrier from Thames Valley asks for advantage over, the referee blows it. Come back.
Always wishful thinking on the sideline, isn't there?
Hopefully we got a bit of wind there, but Bevan's just put the towel over the microphone to stop a bit of that muffle. Harry Trum, little snap kick, comes back in here. So it was a good little line out from Harlequins, the last one. And so once again they persist with the 4-man line out. The Thames Valley halfback, he sits way back in the pocket there. Halfway between. Plenty of time here. Toby Robb flicks it in, nice flat one. Good pass there. Zach Carmo, he takes it up. Oh, jeepers creepers. That was read like a book. And they had chasing him, and they chased him down, and it's come back. Oh, good.
It's a great passage to play here.
Great passage there. The fullback from Thames Valley linking up. They're calling for it out wide, and there was not a lot of room through there though. And Pace, he offloads. No, he's getting caught in there. Isolated though. Ball comes out and stolen. Joel Hazelton, big one arm. The big guy comes through, tries to top it over the top. It's got again. Here it is again. Popuri, number 12. So as we go, Toby Robb's in amongst all that in there. It looks messy, and it's a penalty. Settle it down, I imagine. Oh no, quick kick can go. The fullback, he's going to go. Oh, it's just taken. Logan Patterson, great little run there. Quick tap. They're trying to get it over the ball, Harlequins, and it's a penalty.
Oh, great.
And that's Fletcher Mead. He just had all rights to that and stood up to it, and he got pummeled and bashed, but he held on to it. He wants the ball.
And there's a bit of feeling in both sides. Actually, they both come out to play, and why wouldn't you? You've spent some bit of time in lockdown, you want to play code. Play a bit of rugby.
Sorry, Paul, I'm choking to death on some water there. It's probably too healthy for me.
Yeah.
It was a great speed and read like, I know you said read like a book, mate, but that was read like a picture book. That's how easy
so
that
what's happening
intercept
before in the first half, the Harlequins passes were nice and low and they were really good. So they're into the wind. Now they've got the wind at their back. It's actually a bit harder to control. So that's why Thames Valley was looking at their passes. So here we go. Toby Robb, that's 4-man line out again. It's only going to go to one person because Tucker's the only jumper there. They're formed up at the front. And up, and they go. And it's there. Comes through, Manai Williams. He tucks and goes. And then Pavala gets the ball, playing halfback. Nia Church-Jones has a kick because there's no fullback. They're coming through. We've got the two flankers and the number 8. And here we go. Oh, he's on the ground. Slipped into that one.
Yeah, there's an advantage being played.
Yeah. He couldn't time that quite right. He didn't quite time it quite right. Quick tap. Nice tackle. Zach Coffey was a great tackle there.
Yeah, it was right in front of us here, Paul Martin.
Yeah,
Valley.
just off his feet.
Yep.
Just didn't
and
time
from the
it
side
right.
as well.
Yeah, it didn't time it quite right. So they just try to just calm it down a little bit. Thames Valley ball goes rocking out there. I'll tell you what, I'm loving these little quick taps to.
And they're going with support as well, both sides, when they've gone quick. Must say a shout out to the Harlequins physio for giving me some help in half time for it's a bit of a worry, Paul, when the physio's got to come out and come over and help the commentators out with some ice.
Well, commentator, you fell out and bloody tripped
I was
over.
trying to get you.
Shambles you are. Right, here we go. Line out. Great day here. Waihi Athletic. And Toby Robb gets to chuck it in. It's only going to go one person. And I've read that one. Thames Valley made a meal of it. Harlequins.
Bit of a falcon in there, I think might have helped Thames Valley.
Toby Robb's going in there, trying to get the ball.
Yeah, another one for not leaving their feet. I think everybody saw that one.
Toby Robb there, just going in there and trying to clear it up. I think the referee might have forgotten about the yellow card. I think we're.
You're going to have back to a full complement there.
Yeah, but I was just trying to think, is it 10 minutes or. If they had 2, that's actually longer than 2, that's about 15 minutes.
Oh, well.
Is that the time there, 27?
27 to go in the half there.
Yeah.
Folks, counting down.
So that would be 15 minutes the yellow card's gone for, on my count. Probably a bit longer. Thames Valley time. Maybe.
Thames Valley, yeah. Well, the beach is not too far away.
I did hear that the Waihi time is just a little
bit more skewed. It's probably from all the out-of-towners that now live in Waihi Beach, Warren Gatland, Wayne Smith.
If people just wondering where Waihi Athletic is, it's just behind us, just over the hill is the mine.
Yep.
So
at the end of town, basically.
The gold mining town. And as we go here, we've got...
the old ball coming in there. And you can tell how much Harlequins enjoyed that.
Will Martin takes it in the middle. Big place, long place there. Zach Carmo, he's going to have a go. I saw that little hole there and pop it up, and there that's good one.
Great passage of play from the Harlequins. And Paul, it's something we've seen all game, isn't it? Good ball, great ball speed from the visitors, finding the right holes at the right times, and another 5-pointer.
Absolutely fantastic.
Thames Valley shouldn't be too disheartened though, because they have been playing well with ball in hand. It's just been that last second decision that's coughed the ball up for them.
Yeah, Zach Karma, I saw that little. He had a look. He's been passing off the deck. He's a great little pass, and he just a little show and go, and saw that there was a little gap, and that just offloaded to let Night Church come in.
kicked that 14 metres in from touch, left hand uprights, or left hand side, sorry. Broadcast side where we are. Just outside the 22 as well.
Harry Trump takes it in, has a look up. From memory, takes a little step back. There it is. 2 steps back and he comes in. And he's always just, he put that.
Oh, it wasn't far away.
Yeah, he didn't kind of strike that right. He's not happy with himself. The little mini Damien McKenzie. So,
22-3, the scoreline stays. Because the All Blacks playing the Springboks tonight, Paul. 100th Test match between the two rivals. That's going to be a great game.
And we've also got something coming up. We've got a Waikato Rugby Union Centenary coming up with some celebrations on the 15th of October. But also a Legends match against
I can't wait for that Legends match.
The Buffaloes.
Yep.
And it was something born out of the Centenary Committee and to celebrate 100 years with Waikato, but also that famous match back in 1921 with the Springboks playing Waikato. So that'll be happening later in November. And as we get going, so Joel Hazelton, he takes it in. Will Martin, he's going to have a go. And he's looking for an offload, but he can't quite take it. And Zach Carmi's going back and going next to play. Harry Trump, he puts on the boot, nice and high, using the wind. And Logan Patterson's high underneath it. Good player. Logan had a good game last week. He was instrumental in that little quick tap and go earlier on.
It was an advantage for Thames Valley as well.
Yeah. Might have been just a little bit high, was it, or something? It's in his 22, but he's out, so I'll just say.
Yeah, it's a height that's been called there from Ryan Rogers. Had a very decent game in charge. Logan Patterson plays for the Thames Rugby and Sports. We also had their 100th year celebrations earlier this year, playing against the New Zealand Barbarians.
Yes, they did.
Bit of rugby trivia there for you, Paul, is that the New Zealand Barbarians' first ever game was against Thames.
Is that right?
Trying to raise money for the club back in the 60s, I think, off the top of my head. And that's the reason why back in August they played the New Zealand Barbarian side.
And it's a bit of history with people who don't know who the New Zealand Harlequins are. They were formed in 1938. And the under-17s grade, which fits between 16 and 18s, has been going for since 1990. So it's a great opportunity to
being taken out in the line out lot by the look of that.
Pull down, I think. Pull down in the line out there. Arms and legs. So 22-3, 23 minutes
to go.
Sun shining.
Might need a new ball now because it's gone disappearing over the cars. I know somebody's just gone out and fetched it.
Kicked it over. Obviously, you can see there are people down there. It's level 2, so we've got a few spectators on the outside, but not many. Obviously, adhering to the level 2 inside the field of play here, run by Thames Valley. Good effort there. Another good tackle there by Pavalo. Taken it up, secured by Thames Valley. Trying to get it out there. It was just a little chip kick through. But I think it's a bit of a waste because now, using the wind, they're just going to hoist it. And that's what I would have done myself.
Not many too many chases coming from Harlequins,
No,
but Thames Valley have got
here.
players back.
Yeah, here he is. Logan Patterson. It's kind of fallen no man's land, isn't it? No one wants it. Zach Carmo. Get it wide here. Forward pass in there. Looks a little bit forward, but no. Mania doesn't really offload very often. And SJ. Oh, little step and go.
Oh, he's just tipped out.
Oh gosh, he's got some good wheels, hasn't he? But good defence there. Good defence. Good defence there by Thames Valley.
Got some more subs coming on.
George Muir takes off there. Fantastic game he's had. And we have coming on there St. John's Gamo Baroka from St. John's coming on. And also Renata Palmer, 22, coming on for Lakin and Harry. So we've got
Lakin's come off, George Muir, and Harry Boyle's come off. Harry Boyle has come off, and we have Harrison Lange from Rotorua. So Harry Boyle from St. Peter's just gone off, and Harrison Lange, who's come on, is from Rotorua. So a couple of boys from Rotorua High going up there. Oh, Jack Tuck's just going back.
Yeah, just drifted off in the wind, didn't it?
It did. It did.
There was nothing wrong with the throw.
No,
It was just the wind.
It was, the jumper was up, and I think he had the height on Jack Tuck there. The big Jaden Corbett.
Shout out to his parents, because
yeah, what do you got there? But you know a few
Tina
of these boys
Corbett,
in here.
still teachers at Harlequin Plains. I still consider actually the reason why I'm such a good keyboard typist is from her teachings.
And another one who's from the Harlequin Plains is the coach, Martin Nash, who has come from...
He's another Harlequin Plains College teacher as well.
Yeah, and he is formerly from Forest View, Tuckera. So Martin Nash, the head coach there from Thames Valley Under-18s. It looked like the slip in the bind there, or wheeling the scrum, one of the two. Not sure on his...
It's give or take. Every referee has a little different interpretations of signals.
Yeah, that's
this
right.
is not going to go out.
Oh, there we go. Zach Coffey, he's got it. He's going to be a bit of a pause, having a look. Lakin's got the ball. He's been off. He should be well invigorated after his spell in the bin. Offload to Renatapana, and Renata a little popping it up. Good, and up off the deck. Renatapana straight back in there. Lakin straight back in. And good stuff from the backs, outside backs. Good tackles by Thames Valley though. William Martin coughs up. Toby Robb is looking for an offload. He gets through. Another good tackle there by Thames Valley, the number 9, Aidan McCain. Oh, a little shovel through there. Here's our friend. Here he is, Logan Patterson, forever cleaning up at the back there for Thames Valley. Well and truly wrapped up. With support there by Dalton Broughton. It's Thames Valley number 8. It's coming out.
Well, someone's lost their boot.
Someone's lost the boot. The ball's just going out there. It's not a bad extra play.
Oh, this will be interesting. There's a couple of calls that he may have caught the ball and then stepped out, but Chris Jones is the man on spot there, and he said no, the ball had gone out first.
So we've got number 21 coming on for Thames Valley, which we don't have a name for, but we might ask. He's coming on for. He's coming on at lock for Connor Holmes. We'll get a name for him. I'll just zip down and find out from the...
The ball's going out wide from the Harlequins. Some good, once again, the great ball passes to play. Steps back inside. Man with the headgear. It's about 5 metres out. Now gets brought down. Ball's going to, short offload there. Some good support play. It's there for Karma. Going out right to Lake and Tua. Stops and starts and goes back into heavy into traffic. Brought down on the 5 metre line.
Harlequin's playing with 14 men at the moment. Pabali's just got a bit of cramp or something. Now I've got the name for the number 21 that's come on, and all we've got is Chris.
That'll be Chris Falau.
Chris Falau, there you go. That'll do. We'll write his name in, Chris Falau. Oh, it is. Okay, so we'll just change it.
There's a breakaway here from Thames Valley, though. A bit of an intercept.
Zach Coffey's got
Oh, what a tackle.
Number 16, that's Kiwa
Waihi
Pana.
And the momentum still goes with Thames Valley. They've got a penalty on halfway. A lot of shouting going on. Tip and go.
I'll tell you what, the Harlequins have just had their back to the wall there. They deserve to get punished there.
Thames Valley water carrier is not happy with that decision.
Volchek coming through. Offload. Toby Robb popping out the back door. Harrison Lane, the big man. He's come on from Rotorua. He's just going up the guts. He's got a bit of toe.
He only knows one way, this guy.
8 prop. It's a good little... The ball's out, the ball's out, the ball's out. You can't just stand and fight it, you've got to pass it. That was pretty poor play there by Harlequins.
Aidan Harrison from Harlequin Plains College.
Oh, jeepers Christ. That was the shambles by Harlequins. Yeah, I'd kick it too. You can't just seal a ball, you actually got to pick it up and pass it. So both players there from Harlequins. Oh, we've got a bit of cramp, but what's happened here? We've got players down all over the centre.
Half the team going down.
So Pavali's got a cramp, he's looks like we've got a couple of boys coming down here. Okay, we've got Kai Micklejohn who's going on for somebody. It might be Zach Carmo, he's playing at halfback. Carmo. It is, yeah, I think we have.
Hey Davian, You know, I've got crutches if anyone needs. Man down, it's the one in the commentary box.
Soldier on.
Soldier on, I have to, Damien, because nobody else is going to.
Right, here we go. So what have we got here? We've got, just trying to work out, Kai Mikajon.
There seems to be
Kai
3 or 4.
Mikajon has gone on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Oh yeah, Zach Karma has come off.
Seems to be a few changes going on out there, as well as the few players that are down injured with cramp. I think
so. Fletcher Mead's getting a little bit of help there.
It's quite important on a day like this, isn't it? Even though it's a bit cold, just to keep that water intake up when you're playing.
Well, a lot of these boys have done well and they've kept fit and they've come back to return to play and trainings and all that, but not used to.
It's going to catch up, isn't it?
Sometimes on both sides at the moment, but he's willing.
The second half though has been brilliant.
I've loved the Thames Valley. They kick and chase. They've done 3 quick penalties. They've
just kicked at the wrong time, I think.
Yeah, and I think they've caught New Zealand Harlequins napping quite a few times. It's the old adage, never turn your back, never turn your back. Now, Damien Mills has just sprinted on there at Waterman. He's not sprinting back off though, he's trying to get his breath back probably. You can see him just getting back into place.
Go through those Harlequin sponsors here. Paul Martin, Pacemakers, Clarence Street, Hamilton, Tikawiti, Morrinsville, Steve Kinsey, the owner in charge there. Te Rapa Wholesale Cars, 2 locations in Hamilton with Grant Wilson. DG Sport, who do a great job as apparel these days, as you said, with the World Blacks. Les Harrison Transport Group, McLeod Sheet Metals, GR Abseiling, Little India, and of course do not forget the sponsors that do a lot of work, Paul, and they never seem to, even in these times, Grassroots Trust still seem to be able to find some money somewhere to support groups and associations right. Like they do. That's
dead right. And the Harlequins have been running these camps for a long time now, and they put their money back into development of rugby and help out where they can. First formed in 1938, but a lot of the games were formed around festival games to raise money for injured players, to help play against other kindred spirits.
I've had a bit to do with New Zealand Rugby Foundation through my involvement with Wheelchair Rugby. They're a great organisation and how they look after players.
Yeah, and they need that support from the community, the kindred spirits. Here we go, we're back on deck. Here we go, Thames Valley. Big, fast throw, great throw there. Here it is. This is Chris Falau.
It is Chris Falau.
Yeah, he's finally got his hands on the ball. He's come on and they've sparked up. Oh, here we go. The ball's popped up. Just that last pass is just eluding them at the moment on Thames Valley.
Oh, they're over too, Thames Valley. The ball squirted out a couple of times.
Just trying to figure out who that person. I thought he came off, but it's not. It's not Pace. So he's got the pink socks on. Just trying to figure out who that is. Well, it's taking a bit of a turn, isn't it? There's a bit of attrition, and there's players all over the shop, and that was a great little try. Kind of came out of the big man, hiking it up through the middle.
I've seen Thames Valley hot on attack quite a bit in this second half, and as you said, Paul, it's just been that last little decision making that's cost them. That time though, it managed to walk out their way, and they've finally got a 5-pointer on the board, which they've richly deserved too.
So I'm just trying to work out this player right here. We're just trying to see he's on the wing, so it might be Trent Backs. Been pretty quiet. Yeah, it is.
Trent Backs. Yeah,
and he's been pretty quiet all day, but he's got a game and they got the conversion. So there we go. So it's 22-10.
Yeah, 10 when it flicks over.
They're a dogged team, this bunch.
Give me a Thames Valley side that isn't though, that never says die, and you know always sticks in there.
So we've got a bit of an update for the Harlequin under 18 girls playing Manawatu under 18 girls down in Mangakino, and it is 36-5. The New Zealand Harlequin girls team, and a big shout out to the committee, the other half of the committee that are down there.
Sounds as
Rest are
though
up here.
Anaru Apuri is going to take over the captaincy jobs for Thames Valley.
Okay.
That's what we're hearing on the sideline.
Yep. Big kick. That's a beauty. Yeah, Harry Trump. Right down to Aidan McCain. He shovels it off to the man. Backs. He wants to get in the game in, and that's a great tackle. So missed tackle. Great lines. He's come right into the game. Where's he been? Where has he been?
Look at the intensity Thames Valley have just picked up right now.
They have, certainly have. And then
yeah, not supporting your own body weight there, the first arriving player.
There's a bit of two minds here. The boy just okay, he's got the no number here. He just looked like he popped it up and then he held it and it was a bit of double. Oh yeah.
Tony Hall supplying us with our good payment, Paul Martin. you give me the ones you don't want, sure. Yeah, the ball from Keegan Pace, I think he was looking for the offload. It was the first arriving player was looking to seal.
Yeah, just got bobbled up in the middle there.
Miscommunication resulted in that penalty.
SJ Voschink.
Voschink, yep.
That was a great line from backs, went straight through the middle of the, which is uncharacteristic. That's a great ball, popping it up. Yep, good Kai Micklejohn. Good pass there, Harry Trum. He's going to go up the guts there. William Martin takes it straight to the guts. Offload, didn't need to do it. Fletcher Mead. He's got the ball to give him the ball back. So sometimes less is more. Little halfback there, getting it right out there. Trying to work themselves out. They're all swamped up though by the Harlequins defence. Pretty hard with this wind. It's just picked up. Number 22 tries to take it in, not even getting across the game line. There's a bit of a mismatch here on the outside if they get it wide, but that's a interesting kick, but anything can happen.
Oh, well worked out for Thames Valley there. Player got underneath it. They've still got the ball.
Not sure why they're kicking. Big Harry Trum here is danger. Danger. And here we go. Here we go. Scarman's got the first one on the ball. Solid boy from St. John's. Harry Trum, nice passes. Toby Robb, little offload. William Martin, he's going to look at all back out the door. Fletcher Mead. Pataru, he's going all the way. Is he going to go all the way? He's going to go all the way. It's there.
Oh, yes.
Great try. Is it going to come in? What have we got? The AFC's what? We're going to go upstairs. Let's look at the replay. Let's look at the... Oh, we haven't got one.
No, we haven't got one today, sorry. Paul.
Let's look at the big screen. Oh, so we haven't got one. Can we ask the crowd? Damien Mills. I reckon it was a try. But what a great little offload. Good. Oh, it's a try.
It is a try.
So we've had the hooker, the prop, the number 8 coming through. Fletcher Mead, the only one from Potato here. Well done, co-captain.
Tell you what, Paul.
It was good. Good play.
People that have been following Bev's broadcasting for a while now will know that I do highlights from week to week. That one there's being locked into the highlight package.
Yeah, it's
the offload to set up a try like that's brilliant.
Nah, very good. And I'm not sure if Thames Valley should be kicking the ball away because they've got some gas. Give it to the guy backs. Oh, he's going great. It's a tough game, and the relentless the Swamp Fox.
Conversion's quite difficult though. Way out on the sideline, you can just see the top of his head over the rails.
He lines up, takes one step back, he can't because there's a ball in there. He's got to hit it. Oh, it's gone right up high.
There's a hill as the call. If you didn't hear that on the live stream.
He's given him a stick. He put a stick from his Zach Coffey, the fullback. He's just come off. I think we've got someone else that's moved in. Harry's gone back in there, so we've got our first 5, which is SJ. Bostic is gone. Vonstein.
It's not the worst thing you ever said on the live stream from a kicker on this field, even. Yeah. Paul Martin. So Thames Valley Secondary Schools. We had somebody that abbreviated, or shortened Whakatane, shall we say, as he took a kick. Anyway, the restart. Hanging up in the air, taken there by the Harlequins. And I'm just going to try and feed it through the backs. Feed the backs, as they say. About 12 metres inside their own half at the moment. They've got numbers out wide. Little juggle there. And some great hands. Cuts back inside in the field.
Which me popping up again. Kai Micklejohn, he takes us through. And they're popping out the door. That's loving. They're just playing with the band and just get in there. He is SJ Rotatuna. Oh, great tackle there.
Brilliant tackle.
Brilliant tackle by the Swamp Fox. Oh, it's just gone wide. That was a great tackle. I think it might have been our man Pace, and he is down and gingered.
And just time off. I think the assistant referee may have picked up on a knock-on, possibly.
Yeah, it was out the back door, but what a great
yeah, that's the call.
Great tackle there. I'm just trying to get that player's number. It's no number. It is Pace though. Keegan Pace had a good game. He's that was a try saver.
One thing we haven't mentioned too much in the second half, Paul Martin, is the great work done by Harper Mills and camera. Another
job.
man from St John's College. He's had to learn as he goes. But he's done a fantastic job. So thank you to Harper for doing that.
A hydration specialist, Damien Mills, manager and video camera on the field, which we've seen is doing a great job. There's a lot of water going on there. Referees just... What have we got? A sub that is the...
They've just got an injured player down on the ground there for Harlequins. Not sure which player it is. That might be...
Did he fall down there? Did he fall down in a heap?
Might be a leg injury, just the way he's moving around.
I think he's getting a bit of a razz from his teammates. Is it a bit of a stretch?
Just go somewhere else.
Did that one, yeah.
Seems to be alright, he's up on his feet at least.
So, obviously we're pretty happy in the Waikato circles with the game last night. Very good game.
Yeah, first time in 15 years was it that beaten Tasman?
14, yeah. And it was done with
Tony Hall was a little excited.
2 yellow cards, and no, the guys are playing well, and their defence is
top of the table now.
Probably shouldn't. Looking at the stats, probably didn't. Looking at them, you wouldn't think that Waikato have won, but they did, and they did it well and took opportunities.
There's only one stat that matters, Paul Martin.
Yeah.
It's that one on the scoreboard at the end of 80 minutes.
Actually, it's quite funny because the Harry Trum reminds me a lot of how Liam Coombs-Fablin's playing at the moment.
That try he scored last night from Fletcher Smith's cross kick was brilliant.
Yeah,
he played a bit for the Sevens side.
Yes, Waikato Sevens. Yeah, he's done really well there.
Man, out of Fraser Tech.
He's from St John's College.
He's another
Liam Coombs-Fabling.
Johnny's.
Yeah, and the big impact I reckon from Waikato last night is the reserve bench coming on was very good. Made a very big impact. So
I think in previous, recent years at least, that's probably where Waikato have struggled a bit. But a lot of those players that are on the bench at the moment can easily be swapped in for the starting 15.
Just got a couple of texts here from the Incredibles crew that I belong to, and a couple of the guys that are locked down in Auckland. So they're just making sure that we can have a game of tennis at some stage. We'll look forward to that, guys, when we get out of lockdown. I'm sure there will be a lot of tennis being played and a few refreshments.
Yeah, I hope you're all keeping well and safe in Auckland and looking after your mental health as well.
Yeah.
Mental health is a big part of all things.
I know this is pretty, we're out here playing rugby, but we are thinking of you all, and we know how hard it is. Not the greatest kick there, come out by the centre from Harry Trump. Here he is, little dynamo. Oh, offload too, Lakin. He's going to offload it. Oh, big pass. There he goes. He's going for the corner, and that's Jordan. Might have pushed him out. That's it, Jordan. Nathan Jordan. He's come on.
The Thames Valley player tried to give him a bit of a help, bit of a push over the line.
He did.
Didn't quite work for him though.
Good vision there, but Lakin to get that out there. Lakin Tua, the co-captain. It's good rugby though. They're fit young guys, and Nathan, who's come on, Nathan Jordan. There's a few guys who've got a bit of pedigree with their dads playing for Waikato. Nathan's dad was a halfback back in his day.
I think we'll see quite a few of these players on
boys.
both sides
was
making
a prop for back in the day.
Higher honours, I believe, and not the near too future. There's a lot of talent out in this field.
Yeah, and there's a few boys that are missing, obviously. We killed 2 boys in Auckland. And here we go. SJ, he's on the first on the deck of the sea. Step back, just behind the hoardings here. He hits it. Oh, he hits it well. Ooh,
It's not a bad nudge, but it's just going to stay left.
Just got that little lift off with a little bit of the wind carrying it across. So great to see some boys from colleges that are, you from all around the Waikato, from Rotorua, Putaruru, St. Peter's, St. John's, St. Paul's, Hamilton Boys High, and
Rotorua.
There's a few boys in here that play for Hamilton Boys High in the Colts division, the club Colts division.
Yep. Runners up this year, unfortunately. It was a good final, that one.
Yeah, it was a good final. So, There you go again. Once again, just getting it wide. Oh.
Yeah, I think the pass was just a little bit too high for the player coming across. All he could do was knock it down.
I think we've got another change here for Thames Valley. And we've got another name number there.
Yeah, we've got
Just,
not too helpful on the commentators there, Paul, is it?
No, it did remind me of a time Nigel Nolan and I were in a commentary with Ireland versus the New Zealand Māori, and in the national anthem all the Māori all the numbers fell off the back of the jersey, so it was very difficult. Nigel Yolden did a very professional job that night.
As Nigel is. Nigel's great man.
Pushing over the mark, boys. Need to just be settled down there.
Having at Condors to me last year too, actually. It was looking for the Wesley
Number
College
8.
numbers.
Dalton Broughton wants to get on with it. Here's our Chris Falau. He wants to get on. He wants to have a crack. He just wants to have a run. So good little tackle. Harrison Lanning just sliding off that tackle. Then over the ball though. Bit of a squeeze ball popping it out there. Forever. Aidan McCain is always there. There's backs. He must have slid into centre there, I think. Halfback is out. Nia Church-Jones gets in amongst it.
The advantage being played to Thames Valley. It's a little crossfield kick coming in.
Oh, gee. Just didn't bounce right there, but they had advantage. And I think it was in the side.
Yeah, that's what the call is from.
Nia Church-Jones just going in the side there. Another update for New Zealand Harlequin under 18 girls. 36-10 over Manawatu.
Full time, is it?
Down in, full time down in Mangakino. So big ups to Manawatu to come up, and for the Harlequins and all the sponsors, and also the Harlequin committee that are down there setting it up in Mangakino.
And they're there for the weekend too, aren't they? Because they play King Country tomorrow.
Yeah, they do. They play another game tomorrow. So that's awesome. Just getting a few messages from.
I was just like, is
that
that going to be able to be put across? It doesn't sound like it, Paul.
No, it's just like whether you are, we're just enjoying having been out in the sun and getting some code for these young men. Here is Bax. He's gone on to first fight. Is this Bax? No, but number 16. Oh, that was Kiwa. Wihipana. So he's placed there. A little bit of odds and sods at the moment is Thames Valley. I'd just give it to Chris Falau and get him to run it.
He's hanging back a little bit, waiting for it.
Yeah, the defence is just getting too set. There's our big man, Jaden Corbett. He's gone all day, hasn't he?
Could go all night, I'd say.
There is pace. Good pass. Great pass there.
Oh, it's forward though.
That's a shame.
Not quite in line with it like Ryan Rogers is.
Yeah.
A few minutes left in this game. Thank you for tuning in, folks. I know we haven't been able to tune into look at the comments too much in this game, but I will go through the comments and acknowledge them and have a read. So please don't think they go unnoticed.
Cool.
Somebody's trying to get hold of you there, Paul, in the middle of commentary.
Can I give you a call back?
It's feed here, just 7 metres inside Harlequin's half at the moment. Scrum's twisted, and it'll be a penalty for that. And they've gone quickly. It's the Harlequin side, down through the right. Oh, it's a little bit of handling error though. Cleaned up though, on the wing there. for Harlequins. Looks as though that's George Miller. Going to try and get around a couple of players. He can't. Ball is still alive there. They're about 5 metres inside Thames Valley's 22. They'll come left. It's being shuffled along through Hawani Ham. 10 metres out from the try line, Harlequins. Therefore, Harrison Langi from Rotatuna High School.
Stolen there. Good work by Thames Valley.
Box kick, and it'll just find touch. That was good patience and defence there being shown from the Valley side.
Yeah, that was good little steal there by Thames Valley there. I'm just trying to get the number. I think it was the flanker. He's coming in the line now. I'm just trying to get his number there. It was a good little steal. Ooh, low and flat. No one's competing for that. Kai Micklejohn getting it out there. William Martin, he's going to take it up the middle. So he's just going to go straight through, but he's got to have some help. Yeah, and no one's with him. So good little over the ball there. Put his knees right in amongst it there. Aidan Harrison, Thames Valley, good work for the hooker.
One of the standouts, the hooker from Thames Valley. He's been all over the place in this game.
He's only a little
in the right spot.
He's losing a few kilos to the opposition, that's for sure. And he did the right there. Like William Martin wound up, but someone needed to go with him. There's too much space in there, and Thames Valley pretty good over that ball. Plays for. Just trying to find out.
Harlequin Plains College.
Harlequin Plains College. Here we go, Harry Trump. He's in there. He's all amongst it. Oh, offloads. Fitcher Meads had a great game today again, the co-captain. He's going to go to ground, placing it nice and neat. And we got Kai Micklejohn offloading. Oh, here we go. Joel Hazelton's getting running. He's chopped out the back door, but once again, just that little pass. Didn't need to be pushed. And Thames Valley read that one. And they're going to kick it out.